Hi, Carol Richard here, the founder of the Sleep Success Academy. And today I wanted to do some tapping using some of Tosha Silver's Change Me prayer. Well, it's not quite her Change Me prayers. I've made them into my own. And I wanted to show you a process that I've been doing probably for the last 6 months, if not a little bit longer, where I decided that I would write out my own Change Me prayers, really looking into my life saying, how do I want to show up in the world? What is important to me? And how do I feel safe in this world? And a combination of that with doing my own work with my practitioner, wanting to show up differently, reading Tosha Silver's book, and knowing that I did not like I am affirmations. I always had a hard time when I am successful, I am confident, because there was a part of me that didn't feel that. So I really had all these tail enders that we call them in tapping, where every time I would try to do I am meditations, I just was struggling with it. So I created this, you get this PDF. The first time I did it, I actually wrote I am, and then I would, and we'll go through them so you'll see them. And then I found that I had too much resistance. So I had to find something different. And this is where I was reading Tosha's book. And she talked about in the first chapter, the first chapter, she talks about somebody questioning, why does she use change me into? Because that person had a hard time as well. Because she was thinking, well, I'm perfect just how I am. People should accept me for who I am. And I don't want to change. And I was like, yeah, that's me too. But the way she explained it is, what if we could become even better than we are? What if we could surrender to this higher power, whether we call it God, energy, source, universe, and we could let ourselves be guided? And what if just by using the word change me into someone who could just make it easier for us to accept who we are? And so I created these, I started tapping, saying these every day. And then my life started changing. I noticed that I was just happier. I could be more compassionate. I just felt different. And I was like, oh, I wonder if this is what it is. And I've shared it with a few of my friends and they do them as well. So this is my challenge for you today. Print this off, change it to what suits you, and let's do some tapping through this. And when you hit one that really like, oh, I don't like that one, or it just, there's a resistance to it, just know that it's just something you have to work towards to become that better person that you want to be. Or maybe you can actually change me into I am, because you're there now. So there's a few of these that I don't need to say change me into anymore, that I just feel that I am. And so now I can use the affirmation of I am. So that's what I wanted to do today. So just taking a breath, tapping on the side of the hand. I'm going to read them as I go. And I just want you to pay attention to how the words make you feel. And if you need help, reach out to a qualified practitioner that can help you feel better. Therapy and coaching, they have a huge part in our life when we want to make changes and we're stuck. So don't be afraid to reach out. But in the meantime, just start using this every day and let me know how your life changed. All right. Top of the head. I use dear energy of a higher consciousness, but you change it to God, source, universe, whatever works for you, right? Change me into someone who loves myself and others without condition, without judgment, because I know that it is safe for me to do so. Change me into someone who can feel compassion for myself and others, knowing that it is safe for me to do so. Change me into someone who chooses to allow love in, knowing that it is safe for me to allow love into my body and my mind and my heart. Change me into someone who fully acknowledges and feels the success in every area of my life. Knowing that it is safe for me to feel the success and acknowledge it. Change me into someone who can trust deeply in myself and in my intuition. Change me into someone who can trust in this guidance that is given to me. Because I know that it is safe for me to do so. Change me into someone who accepts the feeling of ease in all aspects of my life. Because it is okay for things to be easy for me. Change me into someone who can feel joy, who is joy, who carries joy for myself and others, because it is okay for me to feel and be the joy. Let me be someone who easily discerns where it is safe for me to be seen and where it is not. I choose to understand and support my own needs, knowing that it is safe for me to support myself. I choose to honor my soul and my light, knowing that it is safe for me to do so. I fully allow my creativity to shine, knowing that it is safe for me to do so. I create healthy boundaries for myself, knowing that it is safe for me to create those boundaries. I choose to live in an energy of abundance, knowing that it is safe for me to do so. All right, let's just keep tapping and sit with this energy. I know for me right now, what's happening is I have gratitude in my heart because a lot of those I do now. I didn't when I started, but I do now. And I did lots of tapping in between of taking one out and doing some tapping, helping myself feel better, reaching out to my practitioner, getting her guidance and her help to make sure that I can be someone who shows up with joy and happiness in my life every day. I can be someone who shows up with compassion, so much compassion for myself first, right? And then that compassion goes out to others. And I just love my life so much more. And I love me so much more. And I love the work that I do. And just by doing this every day, it really created that space for me to be able to show up as myself. And so I want you to have that. So take this, please take it, print it, start tapping, follow along with this video. And if you need help, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm right here. That's it for today.